People are getting married and they think it's going to be easy. I remember years ago, I went to my therapist and I was complaining about life. Hey, this is what's happening in the ministry. This is what's happening in our finances, so forth and so on. And he looked at me and he said, Ken, you know what your problem is? He says, you just want things to be easy and you want to be happy. And unfortunately, people who want things to be easy, they overdrink and they overeat because they've made their happiness an idol. And I sat back in my seat and I was amazed at that statement, because he says that the Bible never tells us that we're going to have an easy life. Matter of fact, it says the opposite. Jesus says, as long as you're in this world, you'll have trouble, but be of good cheer, I've overcome the world. And he says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord shall deliver us out of them all. And so what he says is that even if you have hard days and hard things, you can still have joy in hard situations. Stop trying to make the hard go away. And I feel like we live in a day and time that if it gets hard, we're ready to run. And I tell people all the time, it doesn't matter what you're doing in life. If it's worth anything, it's going to be hard. You say, I'm about to get married. Okay, that's going to be hard. It's going to be good at times, but it's also going to be hard. You say, I'm pregnant. We're about to have a baby. Okay, praise God, but that's going to be hard. You ain't going to have sleep for like a whole 3 years. You're not even going to know your name. You want to start a business. Praise God, but that's going to be real hard. You say, well, I just want some free time. You ain't going to have no free time for like 10 years. You're going to work 70 hours a week until you build something of substance. Stop looking for something easy. And I think we've made an idol out of easiness and an idol out of happiness. And so when things get hard in our marriage, we feel like we made a mistake. And no, it's just marriage. Marriage takes work.
Because it's hard being married and it's hard being single. So it's going to be hard either way.
Choose your heart.
Right.
Choose your heart.
That right there, everything. True, right there.
Yes.
What comes to mind with me is I'm thinking of the scripture where it says that about the peace that surpasses all understanding. And so the peace that surpasses all understanding is not that it's pulling you out of the storm, but while you're in the storm, there's a calmness and a peace that comes over you to be able to make it through the situation. Because it's, notice I didn't say if you're going to just come out of that situation, but to navigate and make it through that situation, because there's going to be some things it's not going to always be easy, and you may not always be happy, but you can have joy. Fruit of the Spirit. That's it. You can have joy, and you can experience peace. Yes. You can experience peace inside of a tough situation. So all those situations and circumstances that he was talking about, and all those things that, you know, would seem to bring us happiness and will bring us happiness, but also there's a part where you go through a time that it may get a little tough, or it will get tough, that you have to go through. And so don't become happiness, or like he was saying, making an idol out of your happiness. And happiness junkies are, you know, it's always going to it's always going to be easy. So happiness and easy junkies, you know, it's always got to be easy and I always got to be happy, you know. Right now we're on our, you know, weight loss journey, trying to get, you know,
cutting back phase.
Yeah, we trying to fit into this camera view the way we need to fit into it. You know, okay. We may have a little arm off of it. You know,
it's all right.
You know, one day we gonna fit in the camera view good, y'all. You know, right now we taking up some space here. Okay, so we trying to get that down, and that getting to that point. We can see it in our minds already, and we're, you know, excited about it. You know, I can see, you know, I can see my ab turning into abs, okay, with the S, okay. But right now, you know, it's I got an ab, okay, a big ab right now, and. So I'm waiting for that six pack to come on back in there, you know, like when I was younger and stuff like that. So, but I have to work towards it, and it's not always easy.
No, it's not.
I'm not always happy about it.
No, I want to eat my
we're not always
my junk food.
and we're not always motivated, you know, to get up and do it.
Like that is flush.
It's the flush, like my daddy said. He don't say flesh, it's the flush.
It want to
You know, that
cut up
flush.
sometimes and want to go ahead and get that double cheeseburger with the extra cheese,
Yes.
extra mayo, all that good stuff.
Yes.
You know.
So
Gotta
that
get injection.
yeah, that flush want to get in the way. So it's not always it's not always easy. You won't always be happy, but you have to be disciplined enough to get up, you know, and to do it. You know, I hear, you know, our pastor always say this, and I don't know if he got it from somebody or anything, but probably, you know, if he did, they'll whoever have said that, you know, get credit for it, you know. But it's discipline is to do the thing that needs to be done when it needs to be done, whether you want to or not. So we don't always feel like getting up in the morning to do our exercise. We don't always feel like intermittent fasting, doing the intermittent fasting. We don't always feel like eating the right things all the time.
That's
You know, I told my wife I eat spinach. You know, like for my brunch basically, because we do the intermittent fasting. We don't eat until about 12, and then then we also eat maybe around 7-8 o'clock or something like that. So between those times we just intermittent fasting, not, you know, eating anything and stuff like that. But I have spinach during that time of the brunch time around 12 o'clock.
Well, that's
where I'm
one
eating.
of your items that you eat.
That's one of that I eat. You know, I don't like spinach. I don't like broccoli. I don't. My wife loves it. She loves to cook it.
Yeah, I like
and
broccoli.
She's excited and she's happy.
I like salad. I can do it. I mean, I can do it, but at times, you know,
She
I
loves
want
being the
other
herbivore.
things.
You know, I'm more carnivore.
But
Come
you know,
on, man.
I like meat.
Yeah,
now,
I know you do.
Now, I'm just saying
she
that.
can tear
Don't
up a
put me out
steak.
there. Now, I do like meat, but yeah, I do agree with like what you said. Nothing is nothing is easy. Anything that is worthwhile, you got to work hard for. I mean, you just got to work hard for it. And that's it. You know, I do agree when he was talking about how, you know, sometimes we can make an idol out of being happy or happiness. But you know, just you have to work hard for all these things. You know, it takes work. So, you know, and I feel God awful, you know, for people, you know, or we're you know what, we're like that. We're the 80s. We're that generation that's like caught dead in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Where we got the grandma work. We had to work. Like my grandmother, she was a hard worker. You know, I had to go out there and pick peas. You know, we stay in the South, so pick peas or lima beans, butter beans, shelling and all that. We had to work. That was instilled. We had to work. It wasn't no laying up, not doing nothing. What? No. And you know, and I feel kind of, you know, it's feel bad for this generation. Everything is just a swipe of a thumb. Everything is not a swipe of a thumb or a swipe of a finger, and everything is not going to be.
It becomes a little hard or challenging.
I can't.
Just quit.
I can't. You know what I'm saying? Or just quit. No.
Or like Sinbad said, the little Johnny get the "You Try Hard" award.
No, sometimes you didn't do it. You gonna lose.
You lost.
Everybody can't get an award.
Yeah.
You know, great example. Okay, like back in our day when we went to a birthday party, it was about the person that birthday, their birthday.
Bring a gift.
So you bring a gift to them. But now things have changed quite drastically. It's like not only
we work in the school.
Yeah, not only do, you know, the person get a gift, but everybody else leave with one. Like back in my day, it was it's not like, okay, like back in our day, like, look, you're gonna have somebody to get an award, and little Johnny or little Sue, this year it wasn't your year, and it's okay. You need to embrace those feelings so you can do better.
Yeah.
And sometimes we put a bandage on it, we we're raising people. We will be raising adults that can't
function without their accolades.
Conflict.
Yeah.
Don't know how to function or don't know how to navigate
through
that conflict, and that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good at all. Mm-hmm. You cutting off your creativeness and or how to move. But anyway, but that's a whole nother. But
yeah, you're right about that, and I like the way he said choose your heart.
Because all of it's hard.
Because it's going to everything that like my wife was saying that's worthwhile or worth having.
You gotta work hard.
It's going to be hard. Okay, I said this one. With me, work with us working out. Okay, getting up, deciding to work out and to do better and eat better, hard. It's hard to do.
Hard.
Okay, but also what's hard is if I don't do this.
Come on.
And then I'm laying on an operating table.
Or medicine.
Yes.
All type of medicine. Blood pressure pills, high cholesterol. Dialysis. You got dialysis, diabetes. Come on, people. I'm just saying, hard. That's hard. So yeah, you're gonna have to choose your hard.
Choose that hard. Which one?
You choose your hard.
I
think I'd rather cut back on my plate.
Yeah. Choose. So it's like you choose which is gonna be
stuck. I don't want to have to be on no kidney machine. I just.
So you choose. Mouth. So yeah. But that's true though.
Shut my mouth for a little while.
That is very true because
meditate on the Lord.
They say what's that? I looked it up. They say what happens is they have that hunger hormone called ghrelin.
It'll be talking. It be talking. But sometimes you got to put that talk into subjection. And you don't run this. I run this body. You don't. Yeah. My stomach don't run my body. I run it. So therefore, I might be smelled like today. I might smell the steak and the onions and the bell peppers. But guess what?
You said on
a sizzling plate.
Sizzling plate.
But it's okay. It's okay. I can smell all day, but that don't mean I have to have it.
Yeah. And
that's another thing. Just because you want something or you feel like you want it, that don't mean you have to have it.
Exactly.
And that's in a lot of this generation, they feel like, ooh, I want it. I gotta have it. No, some things, no, you don't have to have it. Not right then and not then, at that moment.
But that's putting the happiness up. It's like, I want to be happy. So like he was saying, I want to be happy. So what makes me happy is some things that make me happy may not be good for me.
That's right.
So me eating all day may make me happy, but that's not really good for me, or me being lazy and not going to work, makes me happy, but that's not going to be good for me, So things that may make us happy and try to keep us happy, we watch My 600 Pound Life. You watch My 600 Pound Life, and they be bringing the food in.
But they be happy. So you gonna have to choose.
So they be happy.
But see, they want that. But they want the surgery. But they don't want to do the work in order. And see, the thing of it is, and before you had to have that surgery, you got to lose a certain amount, and that part is not going to make you. Yeah. But so the whole point of it is that whatever it is anything excessive, too much of, it's not good.
Yeah.
So ours might be food, but what is your excessive that you gotta cut?
Yeah.
Just because it make you happy, that don't mean you have to have it right then and there. Is it good for you? And that's not no. That's not good. So whatever you know what I'm saying. But what
is? I ate my
is
cupcakes today.
Yeah.
But it's the weekend though. No, I ate two.
You ate two?
I ate two of them. I ate two cupcakes, I confess. 2 red velvet cupcakes today.
Yeah.
I ate it. And then I ate some Reese's behind it.
You're going to have to work hard out there.
But look.
Okay.
I ate it. I only had one meal a day, 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
And then I had my My little sweets about around 5, something. I don't do it during the weekdays. So on the weekends, I can,
But we only had, but you know what?
But then I haven't eaten anything after 5:41. Done.
Right.
And, after 5:41, cut it off. I'm not eating until 12 tomorrow. So,
yeah,
I'm going to be fast. So, it's still a part where, I still contain myself and stuff like that. So, I do still have my sweets, but at a certain time. And I don't just keep all day just doing it. It's like at a certain time, eat it. And once I eat it, that's going to be it. Done.
But I'm just saying I don't want to make it seem like you can never.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't want to make it seem you can never indulge in some of the things that make you, but too much of it.
Yes, what you're saying. Excess.
Too much of it.
So I had to cut out.
See, we live in the land of the free, America, and everything is, you can have. Supersize or whatever it is.
Whatever.
But that's not good. That's not good. It's not good. It's just not. Sometimes you need to deny. You need to deny a little bit. Cut it off.
The flush.
Yeah, cut it off just a little bit. That don't mean you can't have a little bit later on, but just cut it off for a little bit.
That flush acting up. Okay, you got to keep that flush under subjection.
Yeah, but go back to the topic. But yeah, anything that's worth having, you do have to work. You have to work for it.
Just like our relationship, being in a relationship, is, and it seems like a lot of marriages. More than just infidelity. Way more than infidelity.
Absolutely.
Marriages are broken up by a lot of people get a divorce. You would think it's the number one thing would probably be infidelity or somebody cheating or something like that. No. You would think maybe somebody was abusive. No. Not the number one thing. The number one thing, if you look it up, it'll be irreconcilable differences. You don't make me happy anymore. This is not easy. I want this and I want this and I.
Yeah.
And because
that's good.
You just don't make me happy anymore. And because of that, and we just have, it's like you go there and like, what you breaking up for? It's just irreconcilable differences. It's just we can't reconcile on these differences that we have. That is number one thing.
But you know what? We don't say that. We don't say that when we have a conflict or a conflict of interest at work with your coworker or your boss, and irreconcilable differences or whatever. You have to find out on how to navigate that. You see what I'm saying? And so I believe that sometimes we give our all onto the job, and because of course that what makes the money, and I need money to pay my bills, and yes all of that. But as well, like I said, your relationships or whatever, like you said, irreconcilable differences. Trust me, me and you, we don't agree on everything. We don't.
We have a lot of differences.
We have a lot of differences, but guess what? We're going to communicate.
Yes.
We're going to communicate together, and then we're going to find...
They can be reconciled. they can be reconciled, okay?
And we're going to communicate, and we're going to find a way. We're going to find, we're going to meet in the middle or however to make go and continue on. That's what it is. Whether it's marriage, and then also whether it's friendships. You don't agree with everything with what they call your BFF. Y'all don't agree on everything. So what's the difference? So that means, guess what? I might think a certain way. You might think, but guess what? We can meet it. We can meet in the middle. Okay, that's fine. I might have grew up a certain way. You might have grew up a certain way. But guess what? How we raise these children is how we put these ideas together and see what's best for our children together. But just because me and you are different, that don't mean okay. But it's just we just throw in the towel now. What are we doing? What are we teaching our kids? What are we doing? I don't know.
We just want easy and happiness.
Easy and everything. No, that the Bible clearly states that you open it up. in that Bible, it was nothing easy. Nothing easy. Nothing. Nothing easy.
Yeah,
From Genesis to Revelation and everything in between. If you want to know.
Him going to the cross. Jesus going to the cross.
Nothing easy. There was nothing easy.
He went back and prayed like what? Three times? Two or three times went back?
Yeah, he said
if there's any
way.
Because this right here is not easy. And it's definitely hard to get ready to go through what I'm about to go through.
For a people. But anyway.
Yeah. We're not going to preach to you, right? But we just want to tell you now that everything is not going to be easy. You're not going to always be happy going through everything. But
on the other side.
But God can give you a peace that surpasses all understanding to help you navigate through whatever hard or uneasy situation that you have to go through.
That's
and
right.
You'll be able to come out as white as snow or as pure gold. Okay. So just make sure you have that. What do you what's your comments? We'd love to hear from you on your thoughts on this subject matter and everything. Is there some things that you had to go through that were not so easy, or some things that did not make you so happy, but you had to grind it out, stay there.
Bite your tongue.
Yeah.
Hold your peace.
And let the Lord
fight it.
Fight your battle, okay?
Oh, because you will have it. Oh,
yeah.
And if you, like the old folks say, and if you have not, just keep on living.
Keep on living. That's what they say. Keep on living.
Keep on living.
Keep on living.
Keep on living.
You're going to run straight into it.
Straight.
So, look, love to hear your comments and everything on it. And this is our thoughts and everything. And so, look, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Most importantly, hit the notification bell so you can get every video that we send out, so you won't miss a thing, all right? I'm John, and she's
Shir.
And we'll see you in the next video.